Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. We have previously looked a little bit at this Pokemon Super Deluxe Essential Handbook, and I've marked the page. So I thought we could look a little bit more at it, see what other super essential Pokemon we see. So this book has a copyright of 2018, so it's not brand new. But I'm sure a lot of the information is still pretty accurate. So let's just skip ahead a little bit to see if we remember what we looked at before. Probably not. My memory is nice. Although I do remember this little cutie pie. So cute. So cute, so cute. Oh, please see. I do have some more packs of cards still to open. So that's coming up. If you guys are still curious, let me know, because maybe that's not that interesting. I think a lot of people do that. So if you're not really interested, I won't mess around. I'll just, my son and I'll do it. All right, so this is, what the heck? He's got like zeros on him. Camerupt region. Hone. We haven't seen that. I don't remember that region. Hone, H-O-E-N. Huh. Or H-O-E-N-N. Type fire ground. When a Camerupt gets angry, the volcanic humps on its back tend to erupt. The magma that sprays out is superheated and very dangerous. Wow. He's 6 feet 3 inches, 485 pounds. He's big. Whoa. And then here is Mega Camerupt Eruption Pokemon. So instead of 3 smaller volcanoes, he's got one biggie. So it says it goes from Numel to Camerupt to Mega Camerupt. This guy is called Carbink. Look how cute. He does not evolve. Region Iola and Galos. He's coastal. Type Rock Fairy. The extreme pressure and temperature of its underground home caused Carbink's body to compact and crystallize. Though it's not a rare Pokemon, the sparkle of its jewel-like body catches the eye. So it's kind of like Fool's Gold. No, I don't know. You know how, like, I guess more like a diamond, but he's not all the way diamond. He's got sparkles. All right. Carnivine, bug catcher Pokemon. Oh yeah, he looks like a Venus flytrap. Regions Kalos, so mountain, and Sinnoh. Carnivine wraps itself around trees in the swampy areas. It gives off It gives off a sweet aroma that lures others close. Then it attacks. Ooh, tricky little guy. So he puts off a pretty scent, and all the creatures come over to sniff it, and then he gets it. Is that what Venus flytraps do? Do they put off a scent? I don't even know. They might. All right. Caracosta. Pro turtle Pokemon. Region Alola and Unava. So it says Turtoga turns into Caracosta. He is type water rock. Caracosta can get around pretty well on land and is a strong swimmer, which gives it an advantage in battles near water. Its heavy shell is made up of some of the same sturdy material as its bones. Yeah, so he's kind of just turtle, right? Imperial height 3 feet 11 inches, and he weighs 178 pounds. Look This guy's Carvana. I'm going to sell my car to Carvana. Just kidding. My car's too old. Savage Pokemon. He looks like a piranha. Regions Alola, Hone, and Kalos. I wish I brought some water. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get some water. I think. Sorry. I have this huge jug that I use to fill my. But I can take a little sip of it because my throat's dry. Hold on. Okay. Carvana, savage Pokemon. A lone Carvana is a bit of a wimp. That's funny. But in numbers, they're terrifying. It is like a piranha. Carvana. I get it. Any hint of blood in the water draws them swarming to attack. Each school defends its territory viciously. So it goes from Carvana to Sharpedo to Mega Sharpedo. Sharpedo, I guess. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Any of these, actually. All right, Cascoon is a cocoon Pokemon. When Cascoon is ready to evolve, it wraps itself up in silk, which hardens around its body. If something attacks its cocoon, it takes the hit without moving, so as not to use up energy. But it also remembers its attacker. Ooh, it's out for vengeance. So it goes from Wurmple to Cascoon to Dustox. And then it goes and gets you. Cast Form is a weather Pokemon. He has regular form, snowy form, rainy form, and sunny form. He does not evolve. When the weather changes, Cast Form's appearance changes with it. It is so sensitive to shifts in humidity and temperature that these changes alter the structure of its cells. Interesting. It's like me. And when it's too cold, I turn into I just cuddle up in a blanket like a cocoon. Wait it out. Caterpie is a worm Pokemon. I have seen this card before. Caterpie is recommended for trainers just starting their journey. It doesn't require much effort to catch and raise this Pokemon. To repel the flying types that like to attack it, Caterpie produces a terrible smell from its antenna. So it turns Caterpie to Metapod to Butterfree. Okay, this guy, and I've definitely seen these cards. There are a lot of these cards. Celebi, time travel Pokemon. Ooh, cool. Celebi traveled back in time to come to this world. According to myth, its presence is a sign of a bright future. Nice. We need one of those right now. Celesteela. Ooh. Ultra Beast. Oh my goodness. It's funny because it looks like a little tiny skinny guy inside of this big outfit, you know. Type Steel Flying. Celesteela, one of the mysterious Ultra Beasts, can shoot incendiary gases from its arms and has been known to burn down wide swaths of trees. In flight, it can reach impressive speeds. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. Does not evolve. All right, here we have Chandelure, luring Pokemon. Okay, he looks like a chandelier, but okay. Type Ghost Fire. Chandelure's spooky flames can burn the spirit right out of someone. If that happens, the spirit becomes trapped in this world, endlessly wandering. Oh my gosh, that's dark. It goes from Litwick to lampant to chandelure. And then we have Jancy, and Jancy's a card I definitely remember. He goes from Happiny to Chansey to Blissey. Didn't we have Blissey though? Anyway, okay. Type normal. Many other Pokemon just love Chansey's eggs. They're full of nutrients and very tasty. Chansey moves fast and can be hard to find, so catching one is a rare treat. Okay. I remember this guy. Oh, these are all familiar Pokemon. Okay. This is Charizard. Type fire flying. Charizard seeks out stronger foes and only breathes fire during battles with worthy opponents. The fiery breath is so hot it can turn any material into slag. He's 5 feet 7 inches and 199.5 pounds. They couldn't just say 200, I guess. Okay. He's cool. He's super cool. All right, Mega Charizard X, who's a flame Pokemon. Okay, and then Mega Charizard Y. So it goes from this to this to this. It says, okay, it goes from Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard, and then either Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y. I wonder what, like, they don't really say, like, why, but okay. Chargebug, battery Pokemon. I don't know this guy. He goes from Grubbin to Chargebug to Vikavolt. When Chargebug breaks down food for energy, some of that energy is stored as electricity inside its body. A trainer who likes to go camping would appreciate having this Pokemon as a partner. Yeah, that's nice to have. All right, this is Charmander, and he's a fire type. The flame on Charmander's tail tip indicates how the Pokemon is feeling. It flares up in fury when Charmander is angry. I don't know if I knew that. So he goes from Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard, and then those. So I don't know why they didn't put him here. Like, why? Oh, it's alphabetical. Okay, that makes sense. Here we have Charmeleon. So he's the middle. When Charmeleon takes on a powerful opponent in battle, its tall flame glows white hot. Its claws are very sharp. This guy, he looks like a musical note. His head, is Chatot. Music, look at that, music note Pokemon. I'm so good. I'm so good at this. Type normal flying. Chatot can mimic other Pokemon's cries and even human speech. A group of them will often pick up the same phrase and keep repeating it among themselves. That could be annoying. This one, look how cute. So cute, good. Is Cherim, and she or he is a blossom Pokemon. Cherubi and Cherim. Cherim keeps its petals folded around itself, except for in bright sunshine. When the weather is nice, it blooms open wide and absorbs as much sunlight as it can. I like that. It's 1 foot 8 inches and 20.5 pounds. Cherim. And then here we have Cherubi, who is the beginning, whatever you call it. Type grass. Cherubi stores nutrients in the small red ball attached to its head. When it's ready to evolve, it uses up all the nutrients at once, making the small ball wither. Okay. What? It looks like a kitty cat with a helmet on, and the cat does not like this helmet. This is Chestnut, spiny armor Pokemon. Type grass fighting. When its friends are in trouble, Chestnut uses its own body as a shield. Its shell is tough enough to protect it from a powerful explosion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So it shows here it goes Chespin, Quilladin, Chestnut. Here's Chespin's spiny nut Pokemon. When Chespin flexes its soft quills, they become tough spikes with sharp, piercing points. It relies on its nut-like shell for protection in battle. Yeah, I don't know that guy. This one looks familiar. This looks like Leafeon to me, I don't know. But it's Chikorita. Chikorita turns into Bayleaf. Yeah, I remember that one. And then to Meganium. Meganium? I don't know. Chikorita brandishes its leaf in battle to fend off a foe. When it does this, the leaf gives off a lovely aroma that calms everyone down. That's nice. Chimchar. Chimchar is a fire Pokemon. Chimchar's rear is always on fire. Like he's got a flame. There's something funny about that. Let's read it again. Chimchar's rear is always on fire, even when it stands in the rain. If it's not feeling well, the flame flickers weakly. Aw, poor guy. So Chimchar turns into Monferno, turns into Infernape. I remember that one. This guy looks like that. Oh, not Laffy Taffy. The tape. Like that's candy. That comes in a roll. What is that called? I've never even tried that stuff. Anyway, Chimicho, wind chime Pokemon. The sucker on the top of Chimicho's head can attach to a tree branch or building. So its hollow body amplifies its chiming cries. I see. So it's like a wind chime, yeah. Huh. Okay. And it goes from Chingling to Chimchiro. This sounds like it's out of, I don't know if you guys would know it, but there used to be a musical. And the song would go, Chim Chimmery, Chim Chimmery, Chim Chim Chiroo. I can't think of it. I'd have to sing the whole thing to get to it, but anyway, whatever. Okay. This is a Chinchou, type water electric. Long ago, two of Chinchou's fins developed into antennae, which flash brightly to communicate with others or to light its way in the depths of the ocean where it lives. They can also discharge an electric shock. That's pretty cool. Kind of like between an electric eel and the, angler fish. So Chinchou becomes a lantern, which really looks like one of those deep water fish. And then here is Chingling, which is this guy. When Chingling hops about, a small orb bounces around inside its mouth, producing noise like the sound of bells. It uses high-pitched sound to attack its opponent's hearing. Can you believe that they come up with all these concepts for all these different characters? It's kind of incredible. It's like they just look at anything and go, let's see, this is Windex. We'll call it Windexera, and its special power is it sprays blue liquid that wipes away all your memories. I don't know. All right. Chinchino. A special oil coats Chinchino's soft white fur. This oil repels dust and dirt, deflects enemy attacks, and keeps static electricity at bay. Well, that's pretty cool. This one's really cute. Scarf Pokemon. It goes from Mincino to Chinchino. I like that one. He's cute. Clampiel is a bivalve Pokemon. Hold on a minute. Oh, I thought that was an I. Okay. Clamperl. I said his name wrong. Clamperl attacks by clamping its opponents tightly between the two sides of its shell. It can hold on like this until the opponent grows tired and gives up. The pearl inside is extremely valuable. I guess that's the pearl, is it, right? Clamperl, and he can become Huntail and Gorbis. I would never think that came from that. Okay. Clauncher, water gun Pokemon. Clauncher propels itself by shooting a jet of water from just one of its claws, which gives it an unbalanced zigzagging swimming path. If a claw becomes injured, it tries to avoid drawing attention to itself. And so Clauncher turns into Klotzer, and here's Klotzer. Howitzer Pokemon. Klotzer collects water in its huge right claw, right here, then compresses it as high pressure. As a result, the water jet it shoots is strong enough to slice through solid metal. That's more than a water gun. That's a super soaker. All right, Claydol Pokemon. Type ground psychic. Claydol has to stay out of the rain to keep itself from melting. It creates a shield of psychic energy to keep water away. Its ancient creators were apparently inspired by an object from the sky. So it turns from ball toy to Claydol. All right, look at all the pinky pinks on here. We've got Clefable, fairy Pokemon. Clefable usually stays hidden, living in the mountains far from people. Tradition holds that anyone who sees two Clefables skipping along together will have a happy marriage. Oh. That's cute. Well, that would be a cute thing to do if you knew somebody was a big-time Pokemon person, was getting married. You could, like, either make, like, little drawings of them, like little puppets, or dress up as them so they see you skipping. But how many people would actually know this fact? I don't know. Clefairy is a fairy Pokemon. Who doesn't love Clefairy? Clefairy? I don't know. People of all ages think they're really adorable, but they can be hard to find. When they dance under the full moon, a strange magnetic force surrounds the area. Wow. That's like me. I go dance under the full moon. All right. So we're kind of going backwards because this one turns from here to here to here. Cleffa fairy. Cleffa, who lives in the Alola region, are very fond of Minior. When shooting stars streak through the night sky, Cleffa can be found watching intently. With its 5-pointed silhouette, it's said to be the rebirth of a star. Whoa. This is Cloyster, a bivalve Pokemon. Water ice type. Ancient people used the spikes from Cloyster's shell to make spears. The shell is strong enough to withstand a bomb blast, so what lurks within remains a mystery. Ooh, look at this sweet looking dude. Ooh, yeah. He's cool. Cobalion, Iron Will Pokemon. I like that. Region Unova. He's a legendary. I bet. Type Steel Fighting. Like its body, Cobalion. Oh, I see. Cobalion. He's lion. Cobalion. Okay. Cobalion's heart is tough as steel. Legend says that in the past, it protected Pokemon from harmful people. So like a lion-hearted Pokemon. I like you. You're very cool. Very cool. What is that? Cofigrigus? I don't know. Coffin Pokemon. What? Cofigrius resembles a coffin covered in solid gold. Stories say that when would-be thieves approach, it opens its lid and traps them inside. Whoa. That's crazy. Cumby, tiny bee Pokemon. This looks like, from my dad's farm, I bought it's like a, I don't remember what they're called, but it's a little beehive, and they have little holes, and it's for these teeny tiny bees that don't sting, but they pollinate. That's what it reminds me of. Combi are always in search of honey, which they bring to their Vespiquen leader. They cluster together to sleep in a formation that resembles a hive. And they're the Cumby, and there's the Vespiquen leader. I bet. All right. Combuskin, young fowl Pokemon. He's like a chicken. Combuskin runs through meadows and up mountains to strengthen its legs. It can deliver kicks at high speed and with crushing power. Yeah, he looks like he only does leg day. Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken, and Mega Blaziken. Or Blaziken, maybe, because he has fire. Comfy. Poser picker Pokemon. Comfy collects flowers and attaches them to its vine, where they flourish and release a calming fragrance. Adding these flowers to bath water makes for a relaxing soak. Sounds good to me. Let's do that. Conkeldurr. Sorry. Conkeldurr. Type fighting. Conkeldurr spin their concrete pillars to attack. It's said that long ago, people first learned about concrete from these Pokemon. This reminds me of some, like, Muppet or something. I can't think of what it is. The Iron Giant, or I don't know, something else. Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. Oops. Corfish, Ruffian Pokemon. Corfish possesses the fortitude to survive in almost any environment, including Alola. It's likely to thrive even if released by its trainer. So Corfish becomes Crawdaunt. So one time in the comments, somebody told me, like really got mad at me, and said that I shouldn't be looking at this because I don't know anything about them and blah, blah, blah. This is all true, and so I apologize if I'm saying these names wrong, because I really don't know how. But certainly, Pokemon is not just for experts, it's for all of us. Alright, Corsola is coral Pokemon. Type water rock. The coral branches on Corsola's head are fairly fragile and often snap off, but they're good as new after a few days of regrowth. Corsola sometimes breaks off its own branches to use as a decoy when it's being chased. That's smart. And it does not evolve. This Pokemon is rather interesting looking. It's like the universe inside. Cosmoem, Protostar Pokemon. He's a legendary? Huh. I don't know him. Cosmoem never moves, radiating a gentle warmth as it develops inside the hard shell that surrounds it. Long ago, people referred to it as the cocoon of the stars, and some still think its origins lie in another world. Interesting. He's only 0.4 inches. Well, 4 inches, sorry. But he weighs 2,204 pounds. So it's like super dense. So Cosmog turns into Cosmoem and then becomes Solgaleo or Lunala. Wow, look at these two. I can't wait to find those. All right, and then we have, this is Cosmog, so this is before this one. He's a Nubila Pokemon. Type Psychic. Cosmog reportedly came to the Alola region from another world, but its origins are shrouded in mystery. Known as the child of the stars, it grows by gathering dust from the atmosphere. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cottony. Cotton Puff Pokemon. Type Grass Fairy. When several cottony gather, they tend to huddle up and cling together in a big puffy cloud of soft, fluffy Pokemon. Such gatherings often leave behind drifts of cottony material that make excellent stuffing for pillows and mattresses. So cottony becomes whimsicott. Sounds very British. Crabominable. Woolly crab Pokemon. Some of these names you have to kind of work through. Type Fighting Ice. Covered in warm fur. So he's like the abominable snowman, but he's a crab. So I gotta put those words together. Crabominable. Evolved from crab crawler. Crabrawler. That took their goal of aiming for the top a bit too literally and found themselves at the summit of Icy Mountain. They can detach their pincers and shoot them at foes. Okay. So there's Crabrawler and there's Crabominable. These are tough names for me for some reason. Oh, here's Crabrawler. Crabrawler. Boxing Pokemon. Type Fighting. Crabrawler is always looking for a fight, and it really hates to lose. Sometimes its pincers come right off because it uses them for punching so much. Fortunately, it can regrow them quickly. And this is Cradily Barnacle Pokemon. Type Rock Grass. Cradily comes and goes with the waves. It spends most of its life in the shallow seas, but emerges onto land when the tide is low enough for it to find food. Alright, well guys, we did pretty good. Let's see if I can track where we started. I don't remember, but I'll talk to you soon. We'll just go back through and count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, all these